My name is Spencer Samuelson, and it's my pleasure to present my poster, which is entitled Winter Cover Crops Influence Weed Infestation, Soil Moisture, and Yield in Cotton. Cover crops in Texas have had limited adoption, and so there's a great opportunity to learn how they impact Texas crops and how they adapt to the unique climate that is within South Central and Southeastern Texas. So with that, we focused on differential termination timings on 4 particular cover crop species. We utilized a triticale, an oat, so 2 grasses, shield mustard, and Austrian winter pea, a legume. And also tested them against a weedy free and a weedy check. This was a split plot design, and we took advantage of also collecting weed infestation, soil moisture, and also yield of the cotton crop that followed these particular cover crops. If you look in figure 1, you can see there's a nice stand of shield mustard and triticale, and in figure 2 is a nice aerial image, and you can see the differentiations between the termination timings in which we did for this particular study. If you go to figure 3, you can see the biomass production and the variation that was observed between the different cover crops in both locations. We had a location at the Stiles Farm in Thrall, Texas, which I refer to as Thrall, and then we had one at the Texas A&M Research Station, which was we entitled the Brazos due to its location to the Brazos River. And you can see high amounts of biomass that was accumulated between just that second or mid timing, termination timing, and the late termination timing. Just a few weeks, and in many cases more than doubled the amount of biomass that was accumulated, which also resulted in high weed suppression. In general, there wasn't a major difference between weed suppression of all the different species and termination timings, but compared to the weedy check there was. With respect to yield, there was negative impacts observed within the grass species, and but at the Brazos location, the legume, the Austrian winter pea, did have a positive impact at the later termination timing. With respect to soil moisture, at planting timing, there was some major rain events that did kind of skew some of the data, but in general, as the season progressed, there was more soil moisture available in the cover crop treatments. With respect to our overall results, there is potential for cover crops and a wide opportunity for adoption within Texas. And further research will focus on utilizing these species in mixes and also potential for living mulch. Thank you for your time.